Guys, we are live with another one. Okay, live with another one, guys. Okay, and topic of discussion today, guys, will have to be Sean O'Malley. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my YouTube shorts. As of recent, I have been breaking down Sean O'Malley, and there's a couple things that I saw. All right, there's a couple things that I saw in the Sean O'Malley versus Marab, fight the first time go, the first time, go around and whatnot. And there was just a lot of things that I thought that Sean O'Malley needs to work on. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the way, simply the way he just approached the fight was from a scared approach, a worried approach, and that's not the right way you want to, go into a fight with Marab. You're gonna When you go into a fight with Marab, you know for a fact you're gonna be taken down. You have to understand that and be comfortable with the fact that you are going to be taken down. All right, so throw away all the fear. All right, that should be your approach when it comes to Sean O'Malley. But not only that, it was also a ton of things like his footwork was all over the place. You know what I mean? His ability not to move forward, he just kept moving backwards and accepting that position where he kept moving backwards and he was always on the back foot because he was worried about Marab's takedown. But not only that, man, there's a laundry list, guys. If you go back and watch that Sean O'Malley and Marab fight, Sean O'Malley was throwing one punches. He wasn't throwing any combinations. The most he's ever thrown in that fight was a three punch combination, and uh it was a jab, jab, and a cross. And usually it was a jab, jab, cross to the body, or a jab, jab, cross to the face, or whatnot. Very simple, very simplistic. Anybody can read that. Now, with that said, guys, with that said, let me get a drink here. Hold on a second. With that said, guys, we have some good news here. We have some good news here. Okay, as of yesterday, there was a post with Sean O'Malley and Demetrius Johnson. Apparently, Sean O'Malley is training with Demetrius Johnson. Demetrius Johnson is teaching him, okay, how to wrestle. He's teaching him how to defensive wrestle, and hopefully, Demetrius Johnson is also teaching Sean O'Malley how to stay in the void, how to stay in the void, and how to eliminate that fear, guys. Uh, what's up, Hernandez? How you doing, Hernandez? Hopefully you're having a good one, guys. All right, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Okay. All right. Fluffy Tranny, what's going on, Fluffy Tranny? Hopefully you're having a good one. What's up, man? How you doing, Vincent? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the chat, man. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. I'll sub if you do a backflip. Man, a backflip? I mean, shit. I don't even have enough room to do it right here. You know what I mean? That'll take a lot of work. I'll have to like fucking, move shit around and whatnot. No, definitely not doing a backflip, guys. Okay, I want to keep myself safe. All right, I'm an old ass, head. You know what I mean? I'm not a young boy anymore. I'm not a young lad. Okay. Nice action figure toys. Thank you so much, Vincent. I appreciate it. Hopefully you like it. You know what I mean? Hopefully you like the background, guys. You know what I mean? I'll sub if you cartwheel. Definitely not. Guys, I can't cartwheel. I can't get up from here. You know what I mean? And try to do my thing. I'm in my damn kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, guys. You still got that dog in you, believe. Daniel, I don't know what you meant by that, but sure, sure, guys, sure. How much was the Squid Game doll? The Squid Game doll, I think what was it? Man, I don't even remember how much we bought it for. I want to say it was I think it was less than 30. You know what I mean? So it must have been like 20 something dollars or something like that. You know, nothing too much or whatever. Yeah. You could play red light, green light with the doll. That's why the doll is there. You could play red light, green light. You know what I mean? There's a yeah, pretty simplistic doll. I have a 5 foot stormtrooper. That's what's up, man. I like that. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? But the topic of discussion today is Sean O'Malley. And Sean O'Malley, you know what I mean, seeking training partners, new training partners, better training partners, legendary training partners. And one of those training partners were Demetrious Johnson. I'm so happy to see Sean O'Malley actually open up, his horizons to people like Demetrius Johnson. You're only going to learn. You're only going to learn something from a guy like that who has like 12 to 13 title defenses. You get what I'm saying? And successfully defended his belt multiple times. So I'm hoping Sean O'Malley can actually, take some technique from Demetrius Johnson and take it into that Marab fight, because there was so many things that I broke down for Sean O'Malley that he needed to work on. And I think a person like Demetrius Johnson will be able to fix those holes. Also, if you throw if you throw singles at me like I'm a classy night dancer, shit, man. I mean, I don't even have cash on me. You know what I mean? I don't even have cash. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have cash on me, man. Everything is plastic. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, man. I'm sorry. I'm not throwing any ones, man. Not anytime soon though. Wait, what? How do you play red light, green light with that? My nieces will love that. Fluffy Tranny, yes, that toy right there. It plays red light, green light. It literally it talks, right? And as you can see, the hand is up, and when it has like a timer, so like it'll be like, uh, it'll be like, green light, and then it'll raise her hand, and then when it's red light, it'll drop the hand, and it'll be like red light, and it'll basically tell you to stop. So you have to make it to the doll. The game is the same thing like Squid Games, where you have to make it to the doll. And yeah, it's a pretty cool toy. It's a pretty cool toy. I can tell you that much. Pretty cool. John Jones is a duck. The punk loser alcoholic. I mean, guys, I don't think John Jones is a duck. I don't think he's ducking anybody, man. In my opinion, I think John Jones is just checked out, just like how Dana White is checked out. He doesn't, you know what I mean? If it doesn't, fluff his feathers, so to speak, he's not gonna entertain it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on with John Jones. You know what I mean? The guy could do whatever he wants to do, basically. Bro, tell us about Taporia Oliveira. That's the one. That's the one right there. Well, Ilya versus Taporia. I mean, guys, that's gonna be a terrific fight. That fight is coming soon. Okay, that is UFC 317. It's gonna be a fantastic card. Now, when it comes to Ilya and Charles, Charles, he's gonna be bigger. He's gonna be physically taller, bigger, lengthier than Ilya Taporia. But Charles Oliveira has a lot of tendencies. You know what I mean? And one of his tendencies on all of his fights, if you go back and watch Charles Oliveira fights, is that the guy gets caught and dropped almost in every fight. Yeah, he might not get finished, okay, but he does get caught and he does get dropped. So with that in mind, I do think eventually Ilya Taporia will tap that chin and test it, and Charles Oliveira will get caught. However, I don't think Charles Oliveira will lose that fight. I think he will use his distance, his length, to keep him in a safe place. Yeah, he eventually he will get caught and he will get tested. However, I do see him winning that fight. Okay. DJ is the GOAT. I agree with you, man. DJ is the GOAT. Not a lot of people respect, Demetrius Johnson just because he was a flyweight champion in the littler divisions, but the guy did, some phenomenal things that a lot of other, phenomenal mixed martial arts fighters never even did, man. Like just the consistency of the man, amazing. I'm back. GTA Shorts, what's up, man? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, GTA Shorts. Hopefully you're having a good one and you stay blessed. Where did you get the Squid Game doll from? Uh, I believe we got the Squid Game doll from Barnes and Noble. And the Barnes and Noble has like a toy section. And yeah, I believe that's where we got it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's where we got it. It was at Barnes and Noble. So much for your Knicks, huh? Oh my God, Hand House. Oh my God, Hand House. Hand House. Let me tell you something, man. Knicks in 5. How about that one? Knicks in 5. You really you really think I'm worried about the Indiana Pacers? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not worried about no Indiana Pacers. I'm not worried about them, not even a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Good for them. Give them a round of applause. They took one at home at the Garden against my Knicks. But guess what, guys? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the Pacers. They cannot guard our guys. Okay? They cannot guard our guys. And there's no way, okay? There's no way, right? That there's going to be a basketball player that goes 8 for 9 in a fourth quarter from from the 3-point line. That shit is unheard of. That's not gonna happen again, okay, guys? That's not gonna happen again. So enjoy my Knicks losing, okay? Enjoy it because I know how many man. I'm telling you, my Knicks haven't even been to the Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years, but we still have haters out there. I wonder why so many haters hate on a team that's never been on the Eastern Conference Finals for 25 years. Why are you hating on the Knicks for? You know what I mean? That just that speaks volumes about your character, man. It really does. Uh, he needs to fight Tom. Taporia will beat Islam. Promise you. The punk loser alcoholic says Taporia will beat Islam. Uh, Easier said than done, man. Easier said than done. Okay, Islam. He's Islam Makachev, man. He's a different animal. You know what I mean? Go watch that fight with Dustin Poirier. He was standing right there in the pocket with Dustin Poirier, outboxing Dustin Poirier, the person who is a phenomenal striker. And not only that, but Islam Makhachev, what makes him different is that he has an ability to take you down to the ground. But not only that, but every time he takes you down to the ground, that is the beginning of the end. That he takes you down with purpose. Meaning when he takes you down is literally the beginning of the end. Usually when he takes a person down, he'll submit him soon after. Okay. So with Islam Makhachev, I gotta give it to Islam, man. What up? How you doing? I'm doing good. GTA shorts. I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Oh, what's under the hat? Hair. Tony Romo's the hair. Hair is underneath my hat, guys. Don't you see my hair? Look at my hair, guys. I have beautiful hair. Okay, beautiful hair. Y'all let Choke Burton get it back. Uh, I'm not worried about it, man. I'm really not worried about it. You know what I mean? I'm really not worried about it. There's gonna be haters out there. You know what I mean? But I'm not worried about it, man. Especially knowing the fact that this is only the first year that this Knicks core team is together. You know what I mean? It makes me proud knowing that for the foreseeable future, I got a championship team in my hands, man. And I couldn't say that for years about the Knicks. For years. I've been through every era of the Knicks, basically, from the 90s to the 2000s till now. Okay. And I've seen some shit. So for me, I'm not even worried about it. This is the first year of our Knicks together. So even being at the Eastern Conference Finals right now, I'll say speaks volumes of where this team is going in the future. So big ups to my Knicks. Give a round of applause to the Pacers because they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. Let me tell you something. The Knicks, right? They never lose back-to-back games. They're like 9-0 from coming back from a loss. So every time if they lose a game, they'll win a game right after. They never lose and lose. Okay, so I'm looking forward till Friday because that's when we play Pacers. All right, we're gonna go back to Indiana 1-1 guarantee. All right, I won't even be surprised if the if the Knicks win every single game from this point on. Okay, uh, sub OE cool guy King cool whatever guy. I don't know what he just wrote, but thank you so much. Cat is pretty good. Cat is better than good, man. The guy, are you kidding me right now? He got an easy 30, against the Pacers, and Jalen Brunson got an easy almost 40. Actually, I think he probably did drop 40, but close enough. I mean, guys, I'm not worried about this. Daniel Cormier is the best fighter of all time, in my opinion. Man, that's a huge claim. That's a huge claim. I mean, I like DC. I like Daniel Cormier, but to call him the best fighter of all time, I can't say that. I can't say that. You know what I mean? Not no. Ronaldo or Messi? It'll have to be Messi, guys. It'll have to be Messi. You know what I mean? I think Messi. Excuse me. I think Messi is just better, bro. Why Messi? Well, why Messi? Because I just he's smaller. You know what I mean? Messi is smaller than Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Ronaldo has all the God given talent that he can be given. Messi is a shorter man. You know what I mean? He's if you look at him, you wouldn't think that he was a threat. You know what I mean? Especially early on in his career. But I mean, the guy's an animal. Messi is sorry, he got carried. If you say so, man. If you say so. Okay, if you say so, guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. All right. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Literally, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you for helping me build this community. That's the ultimate goal, is to build a community where we could all come together and speak about mixed martial arts and banter about, other things as well. Messi better. Look at that. Somebody agrees with me on the chat. Just like. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate Pet Duck Adam. Pet Duck Adam, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the like, man. I appreciate it. It carries a long way, man. It really does. It carries a long way when people like the lives and like the videos. YouTube, for some odd reason, they'll just uh they'll just keep giving you views. You know what I mean? More likes, more views, all that nonsense. They'll start opening more doors. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. But back to the topic at hand, man. I think it's a good idea for Sean O'Malley and Tim Welch to actually contact Demetrius Johnson and bring him into their gym. You know what I mean? See what can help you against Marab, because you're gonna need a lot of help. You're gonna need a lot of assistance, especially with what I mean. Marab got going on, because Marab is the only thing he's gonna do is continuously get better. He's gonna build off of what he did in that first fight against Sean O'Malley and just build off of that success. Ronaldo is better. He is the man. I don't think. I mean, if you say so, man, I don't think. I don't think Ronaldo is. Murad will beat Sean. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. I really do think so too. I think Murad goes in there. He builds off of his last fight with Sean O'Malley, and he just dominates. You know what I mean? The only way Sean O'Malley actually wins this fight is by I have to say this, man, by just a lucky punch. Honestly, I don't see an opening for Sean O'Malley to find success. I'm just being honest, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, how many, legends you work with. They're only going to teach you so much, and you're only going to, soak in so much as well. So we shall see. We shall see how Sean O'Malley looks, especially in the heat of the battle, because in that first fight, I'm telling you, man, Sean O'Malley looked like a shell of himself. He was just backing up, consistently backing up, always on the back foot. Marab always with that pressure. I mean, effortless takedowns for Marab. At one point, Marab was just timing the takedown so well that Sean O'Malley couldn't even throw a punch, because if he threw the punch, and he did, Marab would time it perfectly to a takedown. It was just unheard of. O'Malley stinks, doesn't deserve rematch. Jack, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. You know what I mean? I agree with you 100%. I think Sean O'Malley should have never walked into a championship belt. You know what I mean? I think that's Dana White privilege, definitely. Um, and it's kind of a bad it's kind of a bad situation you're putting yourself in Sean O'Malley, because if he loses this fight, that's it. Him challenging for gold in that division is over. So the only way he challenges for gold again is if Marab, magically loses, right? You know what I'm saying? Or Sean O'Malley actually moves up, and we might just get that Sean O'Malley versus Volk. You never know. I've seen crazier things happen. O'Malley stinks. Doesn't deserve a rematch. I read that. Marab decision. Kayla Harrison decision. Oh, so you think Kayla Harrison is gonna beat Juliana Pena? You know, you're the first, Jack. You're the first person on my chat to actually bring up Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I've talked to, I've talked to many people, and nobody gives a shit about Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. I'm talking about over 100 people about UFC 316, and nobody brings up Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why nobody gives a shit about that division. It's because nothing is happening in that division, guys. That women's bantamweight division is in shambles. Kayla Harrison, you don't even know. I don't even know if she's going to be, the champion, because from what I hear, she's having a lot of tough times cutting that weight. So you might never know. She might just cut the weight, make the weight, but look like a shell of herself on fight night. And Juliana Pena might take her to the later rounds and actually beat her. Crazier things have happened, guys. Okay, so don't be surprised if that happens. But I did want to mention that you're the first person, literally the first person, to bring up Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena. Congrats to you, Jack. Congrats to you. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody talking about that fight. Alex Pereira lost his aura. I don't think Alex Pereira lost his aura. Not at all. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Michael Jordan himself has some badass games. Okay, there were games that Michael Jordan was awful. Okay, just straight awful. All right. Not every time you go into the octagon is going to be your night. All right. Sometimes it's going to be harder than your last. And unfortunately, Alex Pereira got, it was just a bad day at the office. He got outstruck by Ankalaev. He got rocked by Ankalaev at one point. Ankalaev basically totally dominated the fight. So I don't think his aura is done. I just think it was just a bad night at the office. You know what I mean? Just like how, Jon Jones, a lot of people talk about how Jon Jones is undefeated. I totally understand. But Jon Jones had, a few bad nights at the office as well. Don't forget about the Gustafsson fight. That was a bad night at the office. Pulled out the win, but still, it was a tough one, man. But yeah, guys, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. And don't forget to click that bell notification. It'll let you know every time I go live, okay? It'll keep us all connected in this beautiful community, all right? When he fought Dominic Reyes, too. Hey, I agree with you, too. I agree with you, too. When he fought Dominic Reyes, that was a close fight as well. That was a close fight as well. Dominic Reyes went in there for one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to defeat the Jon Jones. Unfortunately, he gave his best, and he still wasn't able to defeat Jon Jones. Jon Jones came out as the winner. Unaverage Memes said hi. How you doing, Unaverage Memes? What's going on? What is going on? Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. All right. Thank y'all for helping me build this community. And let's continue grinding. Let's continue hustling. All right. And let's continue building this beautiful community, man. Let's do it. But I did want to also talk about my UFC fight predictions. Okay, I did want to bring that up real fast. Thank you so much, Unaverage Memes. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You're not new to the channel, so that's what's up, man. You're a subscriber. You know what I mean? So you're here, man. That's what's up. That's what's important. I appreciate you. But I did want to bring up my UFC fight predictions here. I am going to make my UFC fight predictions. Most likely, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it on Friday. I'll do it on Friday. Okay, I'll make my UFC fight predictions on Friday. And the reason why is because, guys, this card is trash. This upcoming card that's happening, headline by Blatchfield versus Macy Barber, guys. That's the headliner, guys. The headliner is Macy Barber versus Blatchfield. Need I say more, guys? I don't need to say shit else. You already know right after that. If that's the main event, guys, you already know this card is trash. Okay? This card is straight trash. All right? I am going to make my UFC fight prediction. I was going to skip it. I kid you not, guys. I was going to skip this one because it was this card. It gets me nauseous just thinking about the fact that I have to make a UFC fight predictions for this damn card. But I'm going to make it. Okay, I'm going to make it. But I'm going to tell you that this might be the shortest UFC fight prediction video I ever make. I'm not going to bother telling you, who the winners are going to face. I'm just going to say the name of the winners and that's it. I'm not even going to tell you why they're going to win. I'm just going to say the name of the winners and that's it. That's all the effort this card will get out of me, all right? For UFC fight predictions for 2025, I'm 101 and 76, guys. That is 101 wins and 76 losses, guys. I'm way above 500 with my UFC fight predictions. I got to continuously get more dubs and put down these L's. So we shall see with this fucking card. This card is trash, man. I got Macy Barber winning. That's what Jack said. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Jack. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't know about that one. Macy Barber, she's coming. She suffered some injuries, some important injuries, going on her knees. So I don't know. I don't know how Macy Barber is going to look against Blanchfield. From the top of my head, I like Macy Barber, but Blanchfield has every opportunity, to make this fight hard, pause, and to make this fight gritty to the point where Blatchfield actually gets the win. So we shall see. We shall see. But I will be making my UFC fight predictions most likely on Friday. Friday morning, most likely. So stay tuned for that one. Like I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining why the winners are going to win and whatnot. I'm just going to go right into it, man. I'm just going to go right into it, and I'm just going to list the winners. And that's all I'm going to do for this trash ass fight card. All right, with all due respect to all the fighters, all due respect, but this card is trash, man. I don't know what the UFC is doing. What they're doing is sleeping at the wheel. Okay, they're sleeping at the wheel. I understand. They have a good. They got a good set. They got a good lineup here coming off. This summer with UFC 316 all the way to UFC 319, and in between, those UFC pay-per-views, they also have some terrific UFC fight nights. You know what I mean? Like Khalil Roundtree, doing having that main event against you already know who, the Crybaby, and you know what else we got? Kamaru Usman versus Buckley. That's gonna be another fight night in Atlanta. So they got some good, they got some good fight nights, some good cards, some good pay-per-views coming on, coming along. But I just hope all of those stay intact because if they don't, man, it's gonna be a sad story. I'll tell you that much. But guys, we are past the 30-minute mark. Okay, we are reaching past the 30-minute mark, and if you're not new to the channel, you already know what it is. After the 30-minute mark, we can start talking about whatever it is you want to talk about. It does not have to be mixed martial arts related, just rapid fire, guys, on the chat. All right, so just let me know, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All right, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. I appreciate you guys. So rapid fire, guys. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. Let me know what's up on the chat. Let me know what you want to talk about really fast before I'm out of here. Jack says Macy Barber. He got Macy Barber winning. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, but we shall see. We shall see. Doo-dum, 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 doo-dum. But yeah, man, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea for Sean O'Malley to, train with Demetrius Johnson for sure. I think it's gonna, give him some good insight of, what to do in specific positions and what not to do in specific positions. And maybe, maybe Demetrius Johnson could show Sean O'Malley how to, create space and actually get back up to his feet, because Sean O'Malley has to understand that he's going to be taken down. He has to accept the fact that no matter what happens in this fight, I'm going to be taken down by Merab. I'm going to. There's going to be a certain point in this fight where he's going to take me down. But, okay, it is Sean O'Malley's, it is his job to do the due diligence and know that even if you take me down, I'm going to continuously get back up. You take me down, I'm going to get up twice. That is the mentality that Sean O'Malley needs to have. He needs to accept it instead of fearing the takedown. Fuck fearing the takedown, just accept it. And it'll put you in a better position to succeed, to be honest. That's what I think about Sean O'Malley and that whole, debacle that's happening in that division. But we shall see, man. We shall see how everything unfolds, guys, honestly. But I think I'm out of here, guys. I think I'm out of here. It's been a good one. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. But I'm out of here, man. It's been a good one. I'll probably get back on maybe this afternoon, maybe. If not, then guys, I see you Friday morning for my UFC fight predictions. Okay? And we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed. Until next time, y'all. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. You already know what it is. Until next time, y'all. Peace. I'll